Hey! Been a while! You couldn't have appeared at a better time. There's a little something I could use your help with. Why, the thief you let off the other day, of course. Anyways, I need to borrow your strength. As I mentioned before, I share the money I steal with the people. But it just isn't enough to make a real difference. So I came up with an idea. Sneak inside a greedy official's home and make off with his hoarded wealth. Well, can I count on your help? It's for a good cause. Great! When you're ready, we'll use the cover of darkness to do our work. I got a hunch as to where the treasure's located. Let's take all we can hold.
Slow!
'Aha! Jackpot! Doubtless this money was gained by dirty means. Alright. That should do it. Let's blow this joint.
Mile. I want you to get away!
Looks like we've been seen, but fear not, we'll make it out alright. That was close. I don't think I could have managed that without you. Right then. That's so? In that case, I'll leave what you found in your care. Now then, let's clear out of here before they find us. I'm glad I had your help, my friend. Just so you know, I plan to keep on steering for the people. So if we happen to meet again on opposing sides, take it easy on me, eh?
I trust you are keeping well. I would like you to have this. I pray it be of some use. How may I assist you? I am ever so happy to see you again. Is there anything else you would like? Will you be back soon? I fear that I miss you already. Come, come. If you have business, then let's hear it. Let's hear it then. Well, I for one am not fond of him. All he does is gallivant about and ignore the women of the inner chamber. He'll claim he's off to observe the lives of the common folk, only to end up spending the whole day in the gambling den. He vexes me constantly with his self-indulgent ways. And I would love nothing more than for him to have a rude awakening. Yes, that's a fine idea. It might help me feel better. Let's take a little walk. Come with me. The disgrace of it all. I still can't believe that the villain would turn out to be someone from Satsuma. Right now, Japan is faced with an unprecedented crisis. Now, most of all, we must join hands and stand together in common cause. We can't hope to survive if we fight among ourselves like this. Like me, Nakamura wants to change Japan for the better. We merely envision different ways of achieving that goal. As someone who shares the same homeland, I want to believe this. I consider it my mission to bring disparate factions together. But no matter what I do, how much I give, it isn't enough. I can't reach them. So not a word out of you after all. When you stand there in that unflappable way, I feel foolish for letting my frustrations get the better of me. Times like this, it's best to take your mind off your troubles by eating. Tell me, do you like sweets? Is that so? Somehow, that's the sort of answer I expected. I thought I'd make simmered sweet potato, you see? And I like to treat you by way of an apology for making you listen to my grumbling. If you have business, then let's hear it. I'm well pleased. Is that so? That is so. You may go.
I'm listening. You're the best. Ask away. Because we carry on the age-old tradition of the Shimazu demon. But you know, Satsuma is known for other arts too, like No theater. There was once talk of dismantling the No stage at the Satsuma Villa in Edo, but one word from Lady Atsuko put that matter to rest. It's true, the present age is not much suited to No and Kabuki, but I pray we will all be able to enjoy such things again someday. Oh.
Let me show you how it's done. Good! Your patience is worth my while. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Ready or not, here I come.
Damn, you're tough! Ready or not, here I come. Damn, you're tough! You win.
Shall we get to it then?
You've got quite the hill to climb. Marvelous.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
Блять.
Not bad, but not enough. Good heavens. You certainly don't hold back.
Thanks for today. Please come.
If you have been... Farewell.
Drawn here by the sweet scent of gunpowder.
How good of you to come.
Hey,
You rounded up any fugitives?
Interested in anything else? Interested in anything else? Best of luck out there.
If you've something to say, I'll hear you out. How kind of you. And what might that be? They are determined to stand firm in a world turned upside down. I cannot say that I find them to be altogether unreasonable. And to be honest with you, I too once shared their sentiments. But my thinking changed after I had the good fortune of meeting Lord Yoshinobu. The shogunate is as concerned as anyone for our future, and desires real change. That is why I take it as a point of pride to play a part in their efforts. And I suppose that's about it.
Yes. Be on your way.
I'm right here. Is there some... Most agreeable. Go ahead. Yes. Recently I've been teaching at a dojo in Yokohama. By the way, I had a delicious cherry blossom rice bowl the other day in Hadano. The pickled blossom lends to it just the right sort of spice and fragrance. I just can't get enough of them. I hear they have a similar rice delicacy in the West, though kneaded with flour and fried. I wonder if it would go well with pickled cherry blossom. All right. Me too.
The Choshu survivors have fled to that temple. I don't know if Shinsaku is there, but we need to get inside and help them. I'd like to avoid fighting the Shogun's men, but that might not be easy. Are you prepared? Should have known you'd be ready for anything. If they find out we helped the Choshu now, they may well brand us as traitors. But we need to act now, before it's too late. Come on, let's make our move. I'm ready for action.
I stand at the ready. Regroup! Impressive. Ready and win! they come!
You're strong. Please, you must help Takasugi. Last I saw, they had driven him into the main hall. Don't rush. Take your time. I wonder how you use it. Thanks for your patronage.
Do you mean to interfere? If so, I will not hold back. Impressive.
Sounds quite interesting. If I might give it a try. I like this technique. You do not disappoint. You do not have me yet. I feel alive. So very alive.
Soji! Please! Enough of this!
Kondo would be grateful for fighters with your skills. Perhaps you might consider... No, never mind.
You did well to stop him. Now, let's get Shinsaku out of here. Yes, I thought the same. But first things first, we need to help Shinsaku. We should be able to get him to the Choshu's Kyoto estate. With all of this going on, I'm hoping the defenses there have thinned. He's in trouble if we don't get him to a doctor right away. Come on, let's hurry.
If it wasn't for you, I would have been done for. No. I can manage sitting up and talking okay. I mean, at least I can stay awake for my saviors.
It was Oryo who saved you, really. I didn't know you were such an expert.
The expert is my father. All I did was follow his instructions.
To you and your father, I could never thank you enough. If you had not come, many lives would have been lost.
And I must say, your arrival was a very nice surprise. I never thought this would be my chance to see you again.
It seems too good to be true, doesn't it? Clearly, fate has something in store for the two of you.
I don't know about that.
That aside, what happened to Katsura? Do you know where he is?
No, he vanished after the incident they get in. But then this letter arrived here, just this morning.
Let's see here. I'm in Kamogawa. Your time has come. Rise as one. And do you think this is Katsura?
I can't say for certain. But anyone who would know Master Shon's last words must have seen his end.
Even so, we have to go and find out. Katsura's the man in charge. If he doesn't show his face soon, it's going to be hard to keep everyone in line.
Regretfully, I would have to leave this one up to you. I'm still not too steady on my feet. Also, it feels like I'm coming down with a cold.
Not a problem. We'll head there as soon as we're ready. There's a longhouse you can use in Kyoto. Rest up there. Once you're all set, join me in Kamogawa.
Be careful, Ryoma.
I will. Just look after Shinsaku, won't you?
What can I do for you? Ah, how lovely. Go ahead. I have great respect for them. Sakamoto, Takatsuki, everyone. They care deeply for the future of our country. They're also very kind. Whenever I needed help, they were always there for me. I just wish they would let me help them too. Do I look so frail and useless, I wonder? All right. I will be going now.
What's going on with you? I shouldn't have underestimated you. Oh? Go on then. That's a rather difficult question. I suppose he's a bit socially inept. He can be a little brusque when he speaks, even to those being kind to him. I'm afraid that extends to his patients too. I wonder if he just doesn't want others to know how he really feels. A pity, because he might be the most caring man I know. Huh? See you.
What rotten timing. Just as you drop by, I have to head out for business. There's this restaurant I frequent. The geisha there have been having some trouble lately. One has to lend a helping hand when one can, you know? It's over at Ejiri, so bit of a trek, but you want to come too? Ha! I thought you were looking bored. Well then, by all means, let's be off. As soon as the gang leaders disappeared, they were replaced by corrupt officials. Picking fights at post stations, harassing geishas. Things really have gotten out of control.
Mr. Takazuki, thank you for coming. Just a moment while I prepare refreshments.
Don't waste your time. Those officials, they still giving you trouble?
Yes. They came again last night, made a mess of the place, then left without paying. They're running the business into the ground.
And they presume to run the country. And what of the man I sent ahead? Ito?
He's gone to investigate the officials in question. Please, you must help us. There's no one else we can turn to.
I will do what I can, but it'll likely be just this once. I don't exactly have a lot of free time, I'm afraid. Having heard the dilemma, you'll help too, then. First off, let's meet up with Ito. You don't remember? He attacked the British legation with us. I'm sure you'll recognize him. Come on, let's go.
Mr. Takasugi doesn't quite seem himself. I do hope he's all right. We, all of us here, are very fond of him. You take good care of him for us, won't you?
I hope that fool, Ito, hasn't made a mistake. Some of those officials now.
Hates that I let those officials push me around. Please, let me help you.
Takasugi, you had me worried. Oh, you came too. How encouraging. Those nasty officials are at their base. All we have to do is storm it. Let's go.
Thank you. Let me come with you.
All done. Let's hurry over to their base.
I'm rather excited to be crossing enemy lines with you, Takasugi.
Let us hold the fort here. You get yourselves to the official space.
Intruders. All argument done. Get out there!
Welcome, Hachi. This.
From the prison! You pay for that! Just you wait!
Put yourself together. Right, that takes care of that. I'm a bit tired. I would head on back to the restaurant.
Hey, wait! You can't just go by yourself. I'm coming too.
Thank you. If you're looking for Master Takezuki, he's already here. And by the sound of the samisei, I'd say he's in quite a good mood.
Although it might not seem like it, Takasugi really does trust you. Look out for him, will you?
Good work back there. Everything went smoothly, thanks to you. But these corrupt officials are as common as rats. We would run ourselves ragged if we tried to deal with each and every one of them. No, I would say they were just as bad. It exceeds a petty crime having merchants peddle stolen goods. In any case, it's always the common folk who suffer. Still, they are not completely powerless. This incident should have shown the people of Ejiri that they don't need to fear the authorities. Same for those in Chinatown. By uniting under a common purpose, they can strike back at their oppressors. Now more than ever, I see the truth in Master showing words. If we were to overthrow the shogunate and save Japan, the masses must... There's no fooling you, is there? I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm all fine now, so don't worry. Just keep this between us, all right?
What? You didn't know that Kusaka and I were pals? I don't get you, Shinsengumi dog. Got more to say? I must admit, I admire your pluck. You know me well! Fine by me. Shoot! We met way back when I was traveling around the country looking to improve my skills. How many years ago was that again? Sorry, I forget. Anyway, when I left Tosai and was looking for somewhere to stay, he was the first person who came to mind. And during my time in Choshu, we spent every day discussing various social problems and honing our skills. A fine man, that Kusaka. Huh? All right then. Well, sure I'll be seeing you soon enough.
Do I look like I have the time for chit-chat? Hurry it up. Me? Well, get to the point then. There's a trove of knowledge to be found in the West. The first time I saw for myself what they'd accomplished, I realized how little I really knew. Aside from cholera, there are a lot of illnesses our medicine can't cure. If we don't learn what we can from the West, our country is all but doomed. It's simple. If we want to save lives, we shouldn't be dwelling on what divides our countries. Not that I'm endorsing the Red Demon's methods. Throwing me in jail for the most tenuous of connections to the expulsionists. It makes my blood boil. If you need to go, then go.
Ah, you're here. What can I do? Ah, how lovely. All right. I will be going now.
Oh, there you... Need something? This is great! Oh, alright, I suppose. Only ever in the company of comrades like Kosaka and Ito. After all, I care little for flashy entertainers. I didn't come all the way to Edo to gallivant in the pleasure district. It'd be a shame if my aspirations were thwarted by sheer debauchery. Through abstinence and the weathering of trials, one discovers unexpected paths forward. At least that's my theory. Master Shoen taught me a great deal. I used to believe that philosophy would only interfere with one's combat training. Hence, the lateness of my joining his school. But once I began my studies, I realized how utterly ignorant I'd been. Unfortunately, Master Shoen moved to Yokohama a month after my arrival. What I did learn in that short time I studied under him will likely stay with me for the rest of my life. Oh, that...
Can I help you? Top notch! Ah, understood. Be seeing you then.
Is there anyone with confidence in their martial skills?
Do have a browse.
Look. Seems he was some kind of shogunate big shot. No. But look at how he's been killed. Stabbed right in the throat. He's O's handiwork if ever I saw it. His hideout must be close by. I'm sure of it. Probably that abandoned temple. Will you help me put a stop to Izo's madness? Let's wait until dark. He's sure to come crawling back to his hidey hole then. Right, let's go. You remember what Katsu told us? To those who oppose the shogunate, killings like those are divine punishment. How is this country supposed to contend with the Westerners when our own people endlessly slaughter one another? I still don't know exactly what the new Japan will look like. But one thing is certain. We'll never get anywhere if we keep fighting like this amongst ourselves. How long has it been since we first crossed paths? Since... We're here. Let's look for Izo. Take a look at this. A bullet. I don't know any enemy of the shogunate who would use a pistol. This has to belong to Izo. I don't think he's here now, but if we wait long enough... I've been thinking for a while about what Master Shoin wanted us to do. Genzui and Izo both claim to have taken on Master Shoin's mantle. But, well, you know how that's turned out. But I haven't taken the same path as them. Why do you think that is? The true difference is that I've met people worth listening to, who've given me the chance to change and move forward. I'm lucky to have you and Katsu. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. If I hadn't met you in that cave in Yokohama, I might have ended up like Izo. You mean like the Demon Claw Samurai? Is there ever a time they're not on your mind? Anyway. Seems like Izo still isn't back. You should grab some sleep. I'll wake you when he comes.
I knew it. If Ryoma came, I knew you'd be with him. The world is supposed to change if I just keep getting. But how much longer? How much more do I have to do this? I wonder, would it make me feel better to kill you? What am I doing? Where did I go wrong? If I met someone like you, maybe I'd be like Ryoma. At last, my turn has come to be cut down. I'm no different to you, in that we both have killed. When was it that I chose the wrong path? Please, don't let Ryoma be dragged down by dirty work. He is meant for much greater things than merely cutting down foes. More blood will be shed on this land. Keep Ryoma safe with your blade, lest he suffer my fate.
I'm sorry I left you. I wanted to be the one to settle things with Izo. And I really didn't want you to have to dirty your hands. But you had to step in and save the day anyway. Come on. He just got one lucky hit in. That's all. Let me bury Izo alone. I think it's what he would have wanted. You should head back first. I think this was the only way things could have ended with Izo. As for the Demon Claw Samurai, who knows? You might still have a chance. Can you settle things with them without drawing blood? Think long and hard about it. For your own sake.
I wasn't expecting to see you here. I assume Yamagata asked you to come too?
Ah, and here I was, just about to go looking for you. Thanks for saving me the hassle. Nakaoka says he has business with you and Fumi. He's here, in the temple. Go and see what he wants.
So, shall we go and meet with Nakaoka? Alright, let's not keep him waiting.
Well, I'll leave you to it. There's a few tasks I need to attend to for Nakaoka.
Let's be on our way.
Fumi! I'm feeling much better today. Thank you as always.
Oh, you came. Fumi, mind leaving us alone for a moment? We have some business to discuss first.
Very well then.
I hope you'll excuse me for being blunt, but I need to see what you are made of. I want you to give me everything you got.
This really brings me back. You know, Saka and I used to fight You're strong. You're strong. Far stronger than I was led to expect. Kusaka sold you well short. I wanted to see how formidable you were, of course. But it's not unrelated to my business with Fumi.
What might that be?
Here. Kusaka asked me to give you this.
We've got trouble! The Shinsengumi are here!
What? So they finally found us? And so many are still nursing wounds.
We have to do something. Please, let me help too.
No, Fumi, you must flee. The three of us will deal with this.
Indeed, we can't allow you to come to harm.
But...
If even you think so, then we'll leave Fumi in your care. Come! Yamakaza!
Thank you. I'm familiar with the temple, so I'll guide you to everyone. Over here. I'll take you to see the others. Not that way.
Блять. Неужели не дадут залутать? Ну, сука.
Come along now. I can't believe they made it this far. I'll distract them first, then you strike.
I mean, you're dead. This isn't much, but I want you to have it.
They're here too. Here, let me set you up again.
Thank you. Please, take this with you.
Don't tell me there are more of you!
Not stand idly by. Nobody else.
Stay out of this!
this is it. Shizugumi, fall back!
Thank goodness. We did it somehow.
Everyone's safe now because of you two. We're in your debt.
Please don't mention it. I put you on the spot, and I'm grateful that you gave me a chance. And you too. It made me happy that you believed in me.
But we can't rest easy yet. We need to see to it they don't have a chance to return with reinforcements. Nakaoka and I will deal with this. Meanwhile, I want you to take Fumi to a safe place.
Before I forget, this is for you.
A letter?
From Kusaka. He entrusted it to my keeping, with instructions to deliver it to you, if the worst should come to pass. Well, we best get going. Take care.
Forgive me. We should get going as well. My husband knew it. He knew that I longed to do my part for others. In his letter, he accepts this and tells me that he's found someone to help me fulfill that desire. That someone is you. If something were to befall him, he urges me to turn to you. I'm really glad to hear you say that. You really are a kind and gentle soul. It's comforting to have you at my side. Please, watch over me as I make my way.
Oh, what brings you here? No matter. Lord Katamori here was just telling me what needs to be done next. Stay where you are.
Kyoto is in quite a state. I'm sure I need not tell you. The city is still licking its wounds, and the people suffer amidst widespread chaos. I want the Shinsengumi to begin patrolling the city. You must keep the peace and assuage the people's fears. Understood?
Yes, sir. The Shinsengumi will prove, beyond a doubt, that the Shogunate's authority is alive and well in Kyoto.
Good.
You know, your skill could come in useful. Let's say you help with our patrols.
The Shinsengumi is short on members at the moment. Your help would make all the difference.
Then let's start our patrols early tomorrow morning. This is where we prove the Shinsengumi's true worth. We must live up to the task at all costs.
So you came.
Ah, you came. We're going to split into several teams and patrol the city. You'll come with me. Let's move out! Lord Katamori has high hopes for the Shinsengumi. Failure is not an option. Be on the lookout for lawless men.
I hear that thieving Ronin are going around swindling the people of Kyoto and causing all sorts of trouble.
When public order is disturbed, public minds soon follow.
Just wait! Stop that! You don't have to be so cruel!
Our mission is to keep the peace. Such vermin only understand the blade.
This way. Oh, the Imperial city has fallen.
Many temples burned in the last war. But you?
Oh, it's the Shinsengumi. We feel so much safer with you patrolling our streets.
Happy to serve. You know, when I hear things like that, I feel ready to take on anything. Damn it. Kondo and Hijikata! Let's get out of here!
Lord, Vira, identify yourselves.
They don't seem like your ordinary thugs. Heisuke and I will look into this. Okay by you, Kondo?
Please do. Meanwhile, we'll head back to Mibo and report to Lord Katamori. This way.
Captain, we need reinforcements. We've got sumo wrestlers going on a rampage over there.
Wrestlers, huh? Well, what can you do? Let's go! Just ahead.
If freaks wanna fight too, prepare to get flattened.
You're drunk. All disturbers of the peace will be punished! We need to regroup! That's enough patrolling for one day. I'll go report to Lord Katamori.
Ah, Kondo. Welcome back. How was the first day of patrols?
We rounded up some Ronin up to no good. As well as some rowdy, drunken sumo wrestlers.
Sounds like you're already seeing results. I expect no less from the mighty Shinsengumi.
There is one thing I found concerning. A gang that fled the moment they saw us.
They saw our faces and knew who we were. I wonder if they could be Serizawa's people.
Serizawa. I've heard nasty rumors about that one. You might very well be right.
Serizawa is a member of the Shinsengumi. We'll need solid proof if we're to question him.
All right. I'm leaving this to you, Kondo. You are the Shinsengumi's captain, after all. Its reputation is in your hands.
Yes, sir. Something wrong? You've got passable taste. Fine by me. Indeed, I do. My lovely wife and daughter await my return to my hometown. Which is why I have no interest in pursuing romantic pleasures in the capital. Oh, I expect the women here are grateful for it. Bored that I am. Maybe if I looked more like Toshi or Soji. No, wait. This is foolish. I am satisfied, I swear it. Both of them practice the Tennen Rishin Ryu of swordsmanship. You might call them my students, but that's not how I'd describe our relationship. We've trained under the same roof, shared our hopes and dreams. They are my comrades, my family, my truest of friends. Soji, in particular, lost his parents as a young boy. He's lived in the dojo ever since. He is family in all but name. Toshi wasn't born into a samurai family, but he worked his way up to the part. Just like I did. That concludes business.
Do you have some business with me? Very nice. All right. That is all.
I trust you are keeping well. I had hoped to cross paths again. Oh, do you... I am ever so happy to see you again. Will you be back soon? I fear that I miss you already.
I thought I'd call. Is there something you want to discuss? Most agreeable.
I'm glad to see. You really hit the bullseye. Please, be my guest. That is the most difficult question. If I had to give you an answer, I'd say have an open mind. Naturally, hitting your target is important, but being a master of horseback archery entails far more than that. You must consider factors that lie beyond the target. The gait of your horse, its speed, the nature of the wind. In other words, you must be calm enough to fully take in your surroundings. Only then will you know the right moment to let your arrow fly. That you would ask such a question is in itself a compliment. I imagine it is a result of my daily training. To master archery and to master one's manners are one and the same thing, after all. But I know I still have room for improvement. As I improve my form with my bow, so shall I improve my form within society. Perhaps. With all the guns and cannons being developed these days, people seem to be less and less interested in the bow and arrow. But I do not believe the bow is history quite yet. Its strength of hitting targets silently is unmatched by any other weapon. Moreover, it has a function that extends beyond the field of battle. The art of archery begins and ends in respect, and the practice of it purifies the soul. So long as there are those who know the importance of what lies within, archery will have its place in our society. That is my belief. Till next.
Need something? This is great. Oh, I see.
Stay on your toes.